click on, yes, once you click on the search option, so data will be searched. Here, once you click, see, we are clicking on the search option. Once I enter URL in the browser, whatever application I entered here, this is what here, one UI. In this UI, once you click on this search option of this UI, so I clicked on search of this UI. So once I click search, it will go for server connected to database. This type of interactions you can observe here in our UI page. So it will go for server connected to database back to server will give you resultant page. That resultant page is again UI page for our application. Here, that resultant page, I'll get it here. This resultant page, whatever I got it here, this will come with all the list of links. Here, this will come with all list of links. Suppose if you are searching for toys here, toy search related all links. Amazon toys, Flipkart toys, all the list of toys you will get as your result. Here, link 1, link 2, link 3, all the list of links you will get it as our output. So this way only we'll get our output for our application. This is our resultant page. This is also our UI page. Here, starting page is a UI page and resultant page is also a UI page. Here, this is our UI page. In this UI page, you can find it here. This is what here server page. This is what here database page. Here, in this UI structure, here in this PHP, Java, .NET, Python, here all etc. comes under server pages. Here PHP, Java, .NET, Python all comes under server pages. Here Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, here itself SQL Server, MongoDB all comes under server pages. Here etc. all comes under server pages. So like this, UI page connected to database back to server will give you resultant page. This resultant page is our UI page. Here, whatever resultant page I'm getting here, this is our UI page. Here we are getting here UI for our application. This UI page will be here. Here I'm connecting with a server to database. Database is giving here UI page for us. This UI page is our resultant page. Here we are connecting here UI page here. In this UI page, you can find it here. Here I can able to show you all different UI pages here. This is our UI page. So starting whatever URL you will search. So it may be Facebook, Gmail, Twitter, all URLs will be connected with the server. Here, whatever UI page you are creating here, all UI pages will be connected with the server. That server always connected to database. Here, UI page always connected to server connected to database. Here, database will give you resultant page for us. Here, database will give you resultant page for us. This is our UI page. Here, see, suppose if I enter any URL here, I'm entering GoToMeeting. In this GoToMeeting, you can see that here, that main site. Here, if you want to log in for this GoToMeeting, you can see that here. See, this is one login homepage of that GoToMeeting. In this, if you click sign in option here, you can find it here, login for our application. Here, you can see that here, once I log in for my application, I can see my homepage for us. So in this time also, this UI page, this GoToMeeting is connecting with the server. See, after my login only, it is showing here this type of meeting site. Okay. Here, this type of meeting site, it is showing for us. See, if I click my meeting, it is giving here my required meetings, whatever meetings are available with my name. So those meetings only it is showing for us. Here, this way it will display that output for our application. See here in this UI page, once I enter URL, you can see here 3 team of developments will be done. So one is web UI developers, So UI developers will work for only UI development. Here server-side developers, they'll work for server-side development. Here database developers, they'll work for databases. So like this, you can find it here, our UI page. UI page always connected to server, server connected to database. So in this time, UI here, it is our front-end program. Starting UI, it is comes under our front-end program. This front-end programming always connected to server, server connected to database. This is what here our UI. In this UI page, here once you enter your username password, you can connect to server, server connected to database. Here in this, as a UI developer, we will connect, we are going to create only this front-end programming, this part of the UI. Only this front-end part of UI only we are going to learn in our course. And in my course, everyday class will be recorded and everyday class I'll upload it in one drive. I'll create one Gmail drive for your batch, everyday recording, everyday paint file, programs, documents, topic related document, and everyday whatever we discussed, all programs, everything I'll upload it in one drive. See here, 111 AM drive, you can check it. Here itself, you can see recordings folder. See all the list of recordings I'll upload here. See all the list of recordings I'll upload here. Next, you can see here, we can test. So once the topic is over, I'll conduct one test. See here, exam 1, I'll conduct on HTML4, then CSS2, then JavaScript I conducted before object-oriented programming one test, after object-oriented programming one test. Like this, I'll give you question papers. You can write your answers. Okay, so like this, once topic is over, I'll conduct one test. Here, paint file, everyday class paint files, I'll upload it here in the paint folder. Everyday class paint files, I'll upload it in this paint folder. Here, like this, I'll continue all my topics and each topic related content. Here, program, document, everything I'll upload it in one drive. So in that drive, paint file, programs, document, we can test. So like this, I'll upload everyday class files. Here, next, in this time, here, paint file, programs, document, we can test, I'm continuing here. In this time, so here you can see that here. So once I enter any URL, I can see that home page, server page, database pages. Here is our UI page, UI we are learning here. In this, each topic, here, each topic related programs. See, here programs. Topic related programs. See here, all programs of all topics. Here, HTML4 programs, whatever we are discussing daily basis, those all topics programs I'll upload in the HTML4. In CSS2, whatever programs I'll discuss, these all I'll upload here. Here in JavaScript, what all programs I discussed, all programs I'll upload here. Like this, I'll upload all class my files. All class files, I'll upload it here in this drive. Here, like this, I'll work out on all the topics. Here, like this only, I'll work out on all the topics.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, please. What is your doubt?
May I one doubt? How can we open the drive, madam? If I want, suppose I have one doubt after listening the class.
Here, I'll
You send
share.
by the.
Here, I'll share your email address.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
ma'am.
So generally, I'll share with the students once registrations are done with the 6 AM batch. I'll create this drive and I'll upload like this, not same drive. I'll create one 6 AM October batch drive. In that drive, I'll upload these all files. Whatever currently class is done. See this class also recording. This class file I'll upload here and session number wise I'll upload.
Okay,
Session
thank
1,
you.
session 2, session 3 and demo recordings separately I'll upload it in the demo folder.
Okay, madam.
Okay. So this drive will be shared with the students. That access will be available for the next 1 year. Next 1 year, you can access this drive. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Here, And everyday class, whatever I'm teaching for you, the class related topics, you can check it here. Each topic related brief information, you can check it in my program. Here, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, responsive design, Bootstrap, lessons as. These are all list of topics I'm going to cover in our course. Okay. Here in this time, whatever topic I'm discussing here, topic related explanation, I'll do it in the paint folder. Program, I'll write it in Visual Studio Code. Normally, any HTML program, you can write it in Notepad, but we will use it here, Visual Studio Code. That is one IDE to develop our application. Here, we'll use one IDE to develop our application. I'll use that IDE. I'll write my programs. Next, after this, here, 3 team of developers will work together. They'll develop one single application. Here, if you are able to see your here inbox page, this go to meeting, I can see my list of rooms, what all the classes are available, what will be the link. This total information I can see here. This is possible by, here I can able to see here these all. This is possible by our application. Here in this time, here whatever I can see here, in this time, whatever I can see here, this one, here, this data, all the list of links and all total data will come from databases. Here, all the list of content, whatever I have here, this will come from databases. So because of databases, here I'm able to get this type of output. Here I'm able to see that list of results, whatever we have here. Under this only, we'll get this type of output. Here we are learning here all these topics like this. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, all the list of topics I can see here. So once I click submit button, my data will be submitted to server. So by that I'll get output for my application. Here, this is totally about the UI. In this UI, what all topics we have and each topic brief information. Here, each topic brief information, I'm going to explain. Here, first topic. First, we discussed here what is UI. UI means whatever URL you are entering, that is UI. Once you submit your application, you will redirect to server. Server will access from database. Result page will get it. This is also UI. To develop this UI page, our first topic of our course is here HTML4. Here, HTML4 is our first topic of our course. Here, HTML is a hypertext markup language. Here, hypertext markup language. Here, hypertext markup language. Markup. Here, hypertext markup language. Markup means here it is tag-based programming. Here itself, tag-based programming. Here itself, you can find it here. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to browser. We can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. Here, these tags are here. One is paid tag. Second one is here unpaid tags. Here, one is paid tag. Another one is here unpaid tag. Under this paid tag, here only you can find it here, paid tags and unpaid tags. Here one is paid tag, another one is here unpaid tag. Under this paid tag, you can find it here. Here one is paid tag, another one unpaid tag. Here only paid tag, you can check it here. We will write the tag name and we'll close the tag name like this. This is what here paid tag. Second one is here unpaid tag, unpaid tag. This unpaid tag here, we will write the tag name and we'll close the tag name here itself. This is unpaid tag. So we will learn about this. See here in this go to meeting, if you right click inspect element on this, here you can find it here, basic application. Here only you can see that here elements. See here, head and body tag. See here, doc type HTML head and body tag is the standard code of HTML. Doc type HTML head and body tag is the standard code of HTML. Suppose if you don't write the body tag, here if you open this body tag here, you can see here some content here. Suppose if you delete the head body tag, I removed the body tag, just delete. See, you cannot see any output for your application if you don't write the body tag. Here, we are writing here head and body. Under this, if you don't write the body tag, you cannot see any output for our application. So this any application here, we are writing here head and body. Under this head and body, head tag, if I don't write the body tag, you cannot see any output. Here itself, if you don't write the head section, see, I'm removing the head part for my application. Sorry, body, yeah, head part for my application. Just delete the head part. See, I removed the head tag. See here, it is displaying the content, but there is no proper alignment for this content. Here, normally if you check this facebook.com, here facebook.com, if you check it here, you can see that Facebook will be like this. Right click, inspect element on this. Here, I'm not going to write any here head and body. I'm removing this head part. See, if I don't write the head section, every content it is displaying, but it is not center alignment. And see here, content is like this. Content is in the center, and here text boxes, submit button, like this, it will display here our content. Here we are writing here head and body. That head and body for our application will be like this. Here now, once you refresh, all will back. Here, once you refresh, all will back. Here only you can find it here. If you remove the body tag, just delete. See, you cannot see any output for our application. Here, once you refresh, you can see that output will be like this. Here, I'm removing the head section, I'm removing the body section. Head tag, just once you remove it, you cannot see, you can see the content, but not proper alignment. So any HTML page, basic structure of the HTML will be here. Basic structure, any website, you can open any URL. So basic structure of the website will be here. Here, basic structure of the website will be here. Standard code of HTML will be here. Doc type, HTML, HTML starting tag, HTML closing tag. Here itself, head and body. Here, head and body tag. This is the standard code of HTML. Here, doc type, HTML, head and body. This is the standard code of HTML. Here, doc type, HTML, head and body. This is the standard code. Doc type here, it is here, document type of HTML. Under this head section, we are writing here. Here, under this head section only, we are writing here CSS and JavaScript code. That's why we are aligning the content. Here, under this head section, we are going to write. Here, under this head section only, we are going to write CSS code and JavaScript code. Here, CSS code and JavaScript code, we will write it under this head section. Under this body section, we will write it here. Inside the body tag, we'll write it here, all our HTML tags. All HTML tags, we will learn it here under this. Here only you can write it here. Inside the head section, I can write it here, CSS and JavaScript. Here inside the body only, we can write it here, HTML tags. This is about the here HTML head and body. We are learning here HTML. Under this, we can see here doc type HTML head and body is the basic code of HTML. Under this, you can write it here. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. Everything we are writing in the form of tags. Here, this tag is here, mainly used to write HTML tags. under this HTML tags, here only you can find it here, doc type HTML head and body. Doc type here it is document type of HTML. Head tag and body tag you can show for our program. Here under this head section, we can write it here script tag and then style tag. So now I'll explain about the CSS. So first topic HTML. Because of this HTML, you can create basic skeleton of the web page. See here, standard code is doc type HTML head and body. This is the standard code. Here, second topic, here HTML. Second topic of our course is CSS. So just I'm explaining with a real-time example how this HTML will be helpful to design our output. Here, this is doc type HTML head and body. This is the standard code of HTML. Under this, you can see here doc type. Here it is a document type of HTML. We can write it here head tag and body tag for our application. Head tag is used to write header information. Body tag is used to write body part of our application. So now if I remove this body tag, here delete. See, you cannot see any output for our application. So if you don't write the body tag, you cannot see any output. If you don't write the head section, if you don't write the head section, you cannot see any application like this. Here, this is the way we can execute our program. Yeah, HTML application will execute it like this. Here, doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. Under this HTML only, you can find it here. The total code of HTML will be like this. Okay, here only you can see that here doc type HTML head and body. Under this only you can see that here total HTML tags will be like this. Here next I'm going for here total HTML tags for our application will be like this. So next here CSS here it is cascading style sheet. Here cascading style sheet. So first of all, Monday to Friday, I'll take topic sessions. Saturdays, I'll go for this project. So once topic is over, I'll conduct exam. And once one topic is over, topic related, how much it is helpful for real-time project, that one I'll explain to you. So I'll explain project session, I'll explain exam, and I'll go for HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all topics related basic content. Here,
Madam,
yes, please.
madam, every topic there is an exam.
Yes, every topic there
This
is
is
an
good.
exam. Every topic related project I'll take.
Madam, if I suppose for the JavaScript, I don't know any language, madam. I'm the basic. I have a career gap.
Okay. And even though you can learn that syllabus, I'll teach from the beginning. Who are
Thank you.
don't know any programming, for them also I'll teach.
Okay, madam. If I got any less marks, we should again rerun the course. For example, I got the JavaScript 0 marks. Again, మీరు ఎగ్జామ్ పెడతారా మళ్ళీ?
No. You
No.
you can prepare well for the next exam. That's it. That
Okay,
exam
madam.
is only for test your skills. So
Okay, madam.
everyday class you have to practice. So in JavaScript, I'll conduct two parts. Before object oriented, one exam. After object oriented, one more exam.
Okay.
So you have to improve your skills. No revision topics. So it will be for the next 2 months syllabus.
Okay, madam.
Yes. Here, in this Monday to Friday, it will be topic session. Saturdays, I'll go for one Saturday project, one Saturday exam. If not by Saturday, in that week, any one day I'll conduct exam, any one day I'll take topic sessions. So that way I'll continue all my topics. So this is about the here UI, first topic UI introduction and first topic introduction HTML. Then HTML is creating basic skeleton of the web page. Here it is creating here skeleton. Here skeleton part of web page. We can create it using HTML. Next one, CSS. Here CSS, here it is cascading style sheet. It is mainly used for style part of web page. Here style part of the web page, we can create it with the CSS. Here style part, here background colors, here borders, text related styles, font related styles, text alignment, text decoration, font related styles, font size, font family, etc. etc. We will learn it here under the CSS. Under the CSS only, you can learn here how to develop our application with this. Here, CSS gives you basic alignment of our application. Basic alignment of the web page, we can create it, and colorful structure of the application. See, if you refresh, if you want to change this button color, right click, inspect element. Here it is showing here one color for this button. Here it is showing here one color. See, whatever color you will apply, that color only it is applying for this login. See here, for this login button, color got changed. Next, here if you want to change the border color, text color, font color, anything if you want to change it, here that it is possible by here for float left. See, it is left alignment, text content. Here and border radius. This radius I want to increase it. See here. See that rounded corner of each text box got increased. See 50 pixels, 65 pixels. Like this border radius. And then here font color you can change. Here all effects you can do it. Suppose if you want to write here for all these text boxes, I'm writing here. Here border will be here 10 pixel double line red color. See here. Red color border I can show you for this password. Here for particular element you can show you this type of work. So this is possible by our application. Here this is possible by our program. So once you refresh, all will back. So this way only will execute our output. This is about the here CSS. CSS for our application we can show you like this. Next I'm going for here CSS mainly I'll show you not only align color structure, alignment of the web page. Suppose here you want to see this GoToMeeting here. For this GoToMeeting, logos and color structure, here all will write it with this CSS. So I'll show you this GoToMeeting alignment. Here that each div tag. If you check here, see external CSS, all they added. Here after this, here head and body. Just open this body. Here you can see that here div tag. This is totally div tag. Here three parts of div tags you can find it here in this. Here three parts of div tag you can find it under this body. Here script. Here totally it is by script. This is one div tag, entire div tag. Under this div tag UL for menu bar. Here one more UL. UL tag mainly for menu bar for our application that will write it under HTML. Here all menu bars we wrote it here. So now check it. Here this part right click inspect element on this. See here you can see that all div tags. Here division. So total. See that selected area from this meeting to this. Here this is one div tag. Here before one is here one more div tag. Here this is one more div tag. This is main content. Here you can see that here header content. This is header. This is sidebar. And this is the remaining content. Here remaining div tag. So like this, you can show your output. Here you can find it here. See. Here it is one div tag. Here this is one div tag. Here header. You can see that here header. Here this is totally body tag. See left and right. Mainly any website, if you right click inspect element, you can see that output will be here. Here, total content of the web page will be here. Header, this is header. This is left side navigation bar. And this is here, one more one. Here, content. Here, this is one more one. So this type of output we can show to the user. This is one div tag and another div tag. So this type of output we can show to the user because of here, this type of output we are showing for our application. This is possible by here. This is possible by our application. Here we are writing here left side one thing, right side one thing. So this type of output we are able to show you for our program. This is possible by our application. Here in this time, you can see that here left and right completely by div tag only, but the div tag is aligned because of CSS. Here the div tag is completely aligned because of CSS. Okay, so here CSS gives you alignment. See here, something we are writing here for this. Here left and right, one div tag. Here iframe. Okay. Here only you can find it here, this body tag, and here right click inspect element on this. Here, this is one div tag. It is aligning like this. Suppose if you want to give border or a padding for this, here you can write it here. Background color if you want to change it. Here I'm changing the CSS. Here, because of that, you can see here background color for this. See, can you see that here meeting, backside of meeting, you can see some background color change here. Here, background color is changing here, backside of this. So this is possible by here our program. Here CSS. Because of CSS, you can see here that program how it is displaying for us. Here I'm able to display background color for this. See here, that list of all colors will be like this. Here all colors will be like this. This way only we can execute our program. Okay, this is totally about the here background color. Next, I'm writing here one more div tag. For this div tag also, you can write separate colors, display flex, background color. Here, these all, we are applying everything. It is by here CSS. Because of CSS only, see here, that color changes will be here. Not only color changes, complete alignment of the web page also, it is possible by the CSS. Here I'm using here CSS, whatever color I'll select, that color will be applied for this. So I'm able to change the color for this by using CSS. So HTML is creating a content, basic skeleton part of the web page. CSS is giving here alignment for part of the web page. Here alignment of web page. So alignment of the web page is by CSS. So this is totally about our here UI. In this UI, here we are learning here HTML, CSS. CSS gives you alignment of the application. HTML gives you content part of the web page. This is about the HTML and CSS. With that, we can execute our program. So in today's session, I gave basic introduction part of this UI and each topic here, each topic in that first two topics. So only title part introduction we completed and what is the use of server and databases, how it will be helpful for our application. After this, I explained here how we can work out on this. Here, we are learning with each example. So like this, I'll cover tomorrow also remaining few more times how to use it, how to develop our application with all the remaining topics. One by one, all topics and topic related, one real-time example. The topic, how it will be helpful to design our output, that I'll explain to you in our session. Okay, this is about today's session. If you have any doubt, you can ask this. Any doubt?
No, madam.
Okay, so we'll meet in the same link for the tomorrow's class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll continue our class. As a demonstration, I'm continuing this little bit less time.
Okay, madam.
Will be every day, it will be 6 to 7, 6
Okay,
a.m.
ma'am.
Okay, no change in the class time.
Okay.
Thank you.